Anita Templin has been fighting for her inheritance for more than 2 decades. It comprises valuable works of art by Paul Klee and Piet Mondrian, and has led to numerous meetings with her Leipzig lawyer. Anita Templin's grandmother was art collector Sophie Lisitsky-Kuppers. In 1927, when Nazism was beginning to take root in Germany, she followed her husband to the Soviet Union. She left her collection to a museum in Hanover, on loan. But the Nazis dubbed it degenerate art and seized it. Anita Templin wants her grandmother's looted art back.
First and foremost, this is about justice. But it's also about not letting someone simply say, oh well, the pictures are gone. Because my grandmother had to fight her entire life, and did fight, and would still be fighting hard for her pictures. I just want to see justice restored, and see everything returned to its rightful place.
Some of the pictures could be in the collection owned by Cornelius Gurlitt. For decades, he stashed some 1,400 works of art in his Munich apartment. Nobody knew about the treasure, which experts estimate could be worth as much as 30 million euros. Gurlitt inherited the pictures from his father, who was a Nazi-appointed art dealer. The public prosecutor seized the collection but kept the find a secret for more than a year. The international community has responded with outrage to the revelation about the hoard of suspected Nazi looted art. And rightly so, says inheritance lawyer Georg Castell.
Over the decades, more has been done to cover up, deny, and blatantly lie than has been done to settle the issue of looted art. And I'm talking about all levels of involvement: art dealers, museums, and private collections as well.
Castell represents the heirs of Max Liebermann. Numerous pieces by the Jewish artist that were long considered lost turned up in Gurlitt's apartment. But it's unlikely that the heirs will get their works back from private collectors and foundations, because there's a 30-year statute of limitations in Germany on stolen art.
What that means is that, theoretically, the current owner can say the original owners no longer have any claim to the work.
For state museums, there is a moral duty to do the right thing. Germany signed a declaration under which works of art stolen by the Nazis should be returned to their owners. Seeing that as their chance, many heirs turned to historian Monika Tatzko for help. She is looking for 4,000 pieces of looted art in museums worldwide. But in Germany, many doors remain closed to her.
Strangely and interestingly, my research experience in European countries is very different. In Switzerland, for example, I have not yet met with any restrictions. In Zurich's Kunsthaus, I'm granted access to all the documents I want to see. The same goes for the Netherlands, where there are no research limitations.
Anita Templin and her lawyer hope the Gurlitt find will change things and encourage collectors, both state and private, to reach agreements with heirs. Like Templin, many have been fighting for decades for their family's works of art.
I think many have already given up, but I'm sure there are also others who don't even know there are works of art that once belonged to their families.
Even if there seems to be some progress in the realm of looted art, the Gurlitt case underscores the fact that there is a long way to go.
There's a major discrepancy between the law and moral legitimation. In my view, the German parliament has to tackle this problem and try to come up with a ruling that solves it properly.
Every week, pictures from the Gurlitt find are published on a database. Many potential owners have already made contact, but Gurlitt is not volunteering to give up his treasures.
I very much hope that the Federal Republic of Germany, the state of Bavaria, whoever is responsible, reaches a sensible understanding with Mr. Gurlitt. It can't be that in playing stubborn, an old man does further damage, and that we fail to find a reasonable solution.
Anita Templin has received information to suggest one of her family's paintings could be in the Gurlitt collection. She plans to continue fighting for its return. She owes it, she says, to her grandmother.